Hello, I'm Jay from Shafran Construction. What we're doing today is, actually, there's quite a few projects going on in this home, but we're going to go to this side of the house and just take a look at some of the work that's going on over here. We have a couple different projects going. This area here was part of the driveway and it was concrete and it had brick liners. You see we took out a lot of the bricks over here, what we call used brick. That's brick that has that white color in it. Doesn't have to be old brick to be used, but that's what they call it. What we did in here, where you see these new concrete blocks, these walls, we're enclosing an area for the trash barrels and the recycling barrels, and they're going to be finished and with a stucco finish and with a brick cap. Again, that used brick, which is used around the house, as you can see everywhere, on the walls and in the driveway for the liners. So we're keeping the continuity of the used brick. Again, more stucco and a brick cap. It'll look very nice. And there'll be a couple little gates on here. Everybody would like to have something like this to enclose their trash barrels and the recycling bins, and these folks have just gone ahead and taken the initiative to do it. It's kind of an eyesore. There's a water closet, left the opening for that. Again, another wall that will be finished with stucco and a brick cap. And just to clean things up, that's the reason for this fourth brick wall that will be finished with stucco and a brick cap. Enclose the air conditioning unit, the gas main, and just kind of the utility side of the house and cleaning it up. Now what's going on over here? Obviously this hole has quite a purpose with its true squareness that's being constructed here. This is going to be a catch basin filled with gravel. And this catch basin is going to be for this pipe that's being laid in this trench that Mario and his men have dug. If we come around this way, you can see where this 4-inch pipe goes into the backyard, where this was a problem, where water came off this slope, the hill behind the house, came down either over or went underneath this existing retaining wall, made its way through the ground, and got to the foundation of the house, which we're going to take a look at in a moment. What Mario and his crew are doing, by putting in these drains, they're going to catch the surface water, which was a good part of the problem. We're creating a swale after the drains are dug in, a swale being a bit of an area for the water to find itself. It's usually pitched and it goes downgrade. In this case, just like the pipe, there's going to be taking water off the surface and draining it into the catch basin. It's going to have the gravel. Also, the swale is going to lead to that area, so when the water bleeds through the ground, it'll also find its way into the gravel, which disperses it evenly. Okay? Now, the reason for all this, as I mentioned, is you can see how the foundation of the house has been dug away, exposing just how badly the integrity of the foundation of this home has been compromised by years and years of water. Actually pressure from water and the moist dirt, damp dirt, pressing against it. It also looks as though when this house was constructed, I'd say 40 to 45 years ago, either the codes weren't what they are today or they cut a corner here. But it definitely compromised the strength and integrity of the house. So what we're doing is, we're going in 16 inches, which is by today's code, digging up under the house, and we're going to pour and shovel and pack concrete back in there and give it that 24 inches of foundation that's necessary to strengthen up this house properly. Now you'll notice we're only doing it in sections, 4 feet off this corner in each direction. That'll be done. Then we do another 4 to 5 foot section. You can see up to the top of the ditch where they started a 4 foot section. where we dowel in rebar. That's our, in this case, it's number 4 rebar, which is half inch, and that's just for strength and to help hold the concrete and keep it in one piece as the Southern California earth moves, settles, shakes, and rattles and rolls. Even. The reason for doing sections, as you may have figured out, if we were to dig out too large a section to get 16 inches underneath the house, we could damage the home by having it shift, pieces of it, move and crack the existing foundation before we get the new one under it, and the slab that is on top of the foundation too, which of course holds the floor to the house. In this case, they have a lot of wood floor in this home, and if it was the damage was bad enough from a shifting or too big an excavation, you would even see where wood sections of the floor would separate. It can be that bad. So this has to be done very carefully, and a lot of attention paid to detail and safety. As I said, these are about the size sections we work with, just to do portions of the home so that we keep the house supported as we move around the house. And this is going to be done around the entire exterior of the house, where we're going to dig down, expose that shallow foundation, and get 24 inches down from grade, existing grade, and 16 inches under the house. And again, we will pour and shoot and shovel and pack concrete up in there to give the house the proper strength it really should have, so it'll be around another 100 years safely. Thank you.